Hello everyone, you're watching your white queen, Treasure. So before I start this video today, I've been getting a lot of requests to have Donald Trump on my show. So I'm just going to say this now. He's actually accepted my offer and I'm so happy to have him on here. Donald Trump says to you guys, make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube. He hates me so much, he does not want me to hold him. Look at the camera. Whoa. Anyway, see, my cat is in the races, and he says that the stuff that I say is disgusting. So he doesn't like when I hold him that much. But I said to him, if I'm going to feed you, and I'm going to clothe you, then you're going to believe in what I believe in. So I said, white power. Say, white power. White power. Oh, he's so mad. No, just stay still, please. It's because I've been getting a lot of requests for Donald Trump to be back on, so I put him back on, you know? Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys a story right now. I went to Starbucks today, and it was so good. Like, I literally died because my barista guy was so, like, handsome and cute, because there's only... I don't like the ones that, I would never go to a Starbucks in the ghetto, I gotta admit, because they have like black baristas there, and I don't want to be around those people because they're threatening and they might spit in my coffee for all I know. So, but my barista, he was so handsome, and I was like, wow, how long have you been working here? And he was like, well, I just got this job, I honestly love Starbucks. And I was like, we have something in common, oh my god. But and also, one of my favorite things are avocado. I can eat that straight from the fruit. Like, literally, I love avocado. I would go insane if we did not have avocado on this planet. But anyway, so I just felt like I had to tell you guys that. If you haven't went and got yourself a Starbucks coffee, please go and do that. Alright, well, thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, our first question today is, what is your biggest fault? And honestly, my biggest fault is sometimes I am so awesome that it makes other people feel bad about themselves. And I feel so bad for them. Like, it's just so sad, especially the fact that, you know, I never try to make people feel worse than what they are. And the fact that I'm like the second coming of Jesus Christ, it really affects people, you know, like it really makes people feel like they're smaller than me. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, whatever, because I am... I mean, I can't blame them. If I was around me, I definitely would feel bad about myself. So the fact that when I get around people and I'm in a room full of people, everyone has to stare at me. I'm the prettiest person there, always. And yeah, I mean, I'm a god and I created my own language, you know? It's just a thing that I do. You guys, I have something really important to tell you. I had a dream last night, and... I sound like that bastard Martin Luther King. Anyway, I had a dream last night, and it was God. He came to me in my dream, and he said, Treasure, I gave you the prophecy. Now, all you have to do is just act on it. And I said, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for telling me these things. Anyway, but yeah, so God told me last night that I am the prophecy and that I am the second coming of Jesus Christ, just in girl form. So I'm like, all right, well, okay, Jesus, I have no problem with, you know, delivering the message, because I am a Christian. I love God. I am a Christian beyond belief. So the fact that he came to me last night is just so, I felt so special. Because Jesus doesn't come to a lot of people in their dreams. And I'm pretty sure that he didn't come to anyone last night other than me. So that makes me feel so special. Anyway, but yeah, so he came to me and he told me I'm the second coming of Jesus Christ. And I said to him, well, God, what do you want me to do? And he says, nothing. And I said, wow, I'm like the best version of the Jesus Christ, so I don't have to do anything. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, okay. It says, Treasure, don't let anyone get you down. You're a beautiful white European girl, and everything you say about African American people are true. And I'm going to say this now. For all the people who are saying it's not true, can you prove me wrong? Like, I feel like if people could prove me wrong, then I swear, I would not be spreading the message anymore. Because I'm not a liar, and I never lie. So the fact that all these African Americans are just like losing their fucking mind because I'm like, you know, I'm giving you guys information on the culture of a person that it just makes everyone upset. But you know what? That whole race is uncivilized. Each and every one of them. They're all monkeys. They're all jigaboos. And, I mean, I can understand why people don't like them. Do you have a white boyfriend? Or are you going to try to marry a white man? Okay, well, I've had, like, 3 Caucasian boyfriends before. They were really nice, and that was, like, a really great relationship. It's just I moved away. I didn't live on that side of town anymore, so we had to break up eventually. But yeah, I did have a few, 3 at the most, and not anything serious. You know, we didn't, like, that was back when I was younger, and then probably the last one I had was like a year ago, so it wasn't anything serious though. And yes, I do plan to marry a white man. I'm definitely gonna marry a white man. I feel like I'm gonna probably move out to Beverly Hills. A lot of people have not been there. If you haven't been there, you're lower than me, and that means that you suck. So but Beverly Hills, I'm definitely going to move out there and just live out there with my white boyfriend, definitely. No, not even my white boyfriend, because I plan to get married before I even move out with anyone, which is something that black people don't do. Oh my God, I've realized, speaking of black people, they don't get married. Why do they not get married? Who the hell is telling these people to have all of these babies without getting married? That is absolutely disgusting. If you're not married to the person you're having a baby with, you're having a bastard baby. That's what your baby is, a bastard. And that's crazy, because like, what is wrong with them? Like, they drop out of school so they can have kids, and then they have kids, the kids are uneducated, the family is uneducated, they aren't even married, they're on food stamps and welfare and Section 8. Section 8 is not cute. You African Americans aren't cute. Your mom raised a hood rat. You are a hood rat. And it's so sad. And it's just so sad. Oh, and also I decided I'm only going to call my African-American viewers, because I know it's a lot of haters out there. I'm going to call them cotton pickers, and we can all be massas, okay? We're going to be the masters, or else the slave owners. We could be slave owners, and they could be cotton pickers, okay? So if you're a cotton picker, like this video, and if you're a slave master, then subscribe. But if you're a cotton picker, like it, so I can know how many I have watching me, because then I'll tone it down if all the African Americans just say, you know, we're still here, because I feel bad for making people feel bad, and that's never what I want to do. One thing that really makes you upset. Well, one thing that makes me upset is people who judge people. I hate judgmental people. That is the worst thing in the world to be. I can't stand a judgmental person. I can't even be around a judgmental person. People who judge people constantly are the worst. And I'm speaking this from experience. I've been around a lot of judgmental people. And I know the fact that they think they're better than everyone. They think that their minds are literally on a different planet. And that's the reason why I don't like them so much, because they seem kind of like loony or something. So, I mean, I love people, but I just don't like judgmental people. If you're a judgy person, I'm not going to hang around you, because it's toxic. You know, like, I don't like. And I'm not a white supremacist, by the way. I'm just going to say that now. I don't like any of that stuff. I don't like racism, white supremacy, Nazis, none of that, okay? I never said any of that. Oh, and that's so funny, because everyone is in the comments saying, oh my God, Kim Kardashian isn't white. She's not white. When have I ever said she was white? When did I ever say that? I didn't say it on the show. I didn't say it in my YouTube videos. So where the hell are you guys getting that information from? When have I ever said that I thought Kim Kardashian was white? She's my role model. You guys can't tell me about my role model. Trust me, I know everything there is to know about Kim Kardashian, okay? Someone commented to me and said, I hope all of you fat people are happy. You made our queen cry. And I just want to say this now. You fat people are so unsensitive. If you guys think that I cannot get dramatic without thinking about how many fat people who are black, it makes me sad. I don't even want to think about it, because I'll start crying again. So I'm just going to stop talking about it. Someone also commented and said, Queen of POL Treasure, I respect that you refuse to be oppressed, that you reject victimhood and resentment. I respect that you speak your mind and address uncomfortable issues in the black community, and although you deliver it slightly abrasive, your message is genuine and is clear from the heart. And I have to say thank you. I do get a lot of those comments that are people saying, well, I mean, she's not lying. She's speaking on the truth. People are upset because, you know, it's kind of controversial. People just want to act like it's not true. Like, black people aren't 53% of the crime rate out here, and they're only 13% of the population. that means that you guys must be some really, really troublesome people. If you guys are creating most of the crime out here, half of it, no, not even a half, over half of the crime out here, and you guys are only 13% of the population, it's a problem. You guys clearly have an issue. And the fact that people aren't addressing it makes it even worse. Donald Trump honestly should address it because it's something that people don't want to, it's the elephant in the room. Nobody wants to speak on that. Nobody wants to talk about how, hey, look, there's a black man breaking into my car. Well, it's okay, he's black, I'll let him have it because everybody thinks it's racist to say that. It's not racist, that's what black people do. They love stealing stuff, they love selling drugs, they love shooting people. They're in gangs. That explains everything. That's not even normal. Like, what the hell? And they're always doing something illegal. They're always doing something illegal. It can never just be legal with them. They say, long live the white queen. And then they also... Now, before we end this video today, I'm going to talk about my favorite group in the whole world. Regardless of how you feel about them. And regardless of your opinion about them. I don't care. I really don't care. We're going to talk about the KKK. So, first, you need to give them the benefit of the doubt. Because they're all Christians. Literally, they're literally all Christians. So I don't know why people think they're hateful people, but they love Jesus and they're so godly and they're so nice. I actually met like 2 people when I went to Alabama. I took a trip with my best friend. We had so much fun there. We picked up a Police Lives Matter license plate and it was so like cute. My best friend has it, I don't have it. It's so awesome. But and yeah, like the KKK, they're not bad people, you guys. They're not trying to go out and lynch black people anymore. We're not doing that anymore. It's not the whatever time that happened. That's too long ago. It's 2018. No one's lynching anyone anymore. But yeah, so I feel like the fact that people really judge them for what their beliefs are, that means that you're wrong. How can you judge someone because what they believe in? Does that make sense? Like, how? Like, that is so messed up. The KKK are really nice people, and if you haven't met them personally, then do not judge them. Don't go and say, hey, you guys, they're like a violent terrorist group. No, the NAACP is a violent terrorist group. They're running around here doing fists in the air because they love punching people. That's the reason why. Me and the KKK, we don't do anything violent. The only thing we probably would do is to have a little nice fire, a little cross burning, that's it. And we're not hurting anyone but some wood. So why do people care? Why are people concerned? Why are people judging us for what we believe in? What's the point of that? And if you think us as Caucasian people are just gonna say, okay, well, we've received a little backlash, everyone. We gotta shut down our group and what we believe in and how we feel about life because these African American niggers are coming for us, which they always do. Regardless of what you believe in and regardless of what you're talking about, the niggers are always gonna bash. They're always gonna be in the background bashing, just speaking on stuff they have nothing to do about. But you know what you guys should be doing? Trying to get off Section 8. That's what you guys should be doing. You know, what did the convict say to the judge? He said, how can you arrest me? We're all criminals. Like, you guys are all criminals, like, especially the men. Now, I gotta give it to you. The women are just nappy-headed hoes. They all are just, like, short-haired Jezebels, you know, sluts, and they're just disgusting wigs, and everything about them is just horrible. They all have babies at, like, 14. They're all gross. Gross, 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 gross. All of African Americans are disgusting. But the men are, like, kind of the worst, honestly, I gotta admit, because they're the violent ones. They're the people out here who are killing people dead in the street. I gotta give it to at least of the African Americans, the African American women, only thing they do is open their legs. It's like, that's it. They just have sex 24/7, pop out babies. That's the reason why they need to be sterilized. That's the reason why we did practice sterilization back in the day when slavery was a thing. We practiced on you guys. We used to take out you guys' wombs, which needs to happen again because clearly the population keeps increasing. You guys are trying to make your race a bigger race and make a bigger population in the earth. And I'm like, why? You guys already have such a bad effect on the world, and African Americans do not make their kids go to college. And that is so wrong. That's the reason why most of them are poor and uneducated, because they never go to college. Now, when I finish school, I'm probably going to go to college to get my journalism degree so I can work for CNN. But that fact that they don't go to school and they drop out around high school-ish and they want to go and not go to college shows how horrible and uneducated and how uncivilized these people are. clearly they're uncivilized if they can't even go to college. You can't even, what, like what? That's like the funnest time of people's lives. And they're out here saying, oh, well, I couldn't afford it. Why could you not afford it? Because your mom was spending money on hair, on weave. That's what she was doing. And it's just so sad. Honestly, it's horrible. But this is where I'm going to end the video today because I don't feel like recording anymore. I love you guys. And that's where I'm going to end my video today. If you want to follow me at any of my social medias, you definitely can. At Treasure.the.goat with dots between the spaces, which actually I disabled my Instagram. So any other Instagram you're following of me is a fake page. So great. And my Facebook is Tiara Boo. And my Twitter is Spice24a day. Subscribe to me on YouTube at Treasure the White Queen. And I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, cotton pickers. Bye, slave masters.